This is Will County's News Talk Sports 1340 WJOL. Just after 9 o'clock on a Tuesday, it's time for the Money Talk Radio Show, brought to you by our friends at NuMark Credit Union. Today, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite topics, Wreaths across America, because I get to hang out with a couple of really cool dudes and talk to some folks on the phone. We'd like to say good morning to all of you listening. Thank you for participating in the Morningstar Mission Radiothon. We want to remind you that we'd like for you to help support the Wreaths Across America project, which honors our veterans and their families at all the national cemeteries by sponsoring wreaths to be placed at Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery. Donations are being accepted at NuMark offices until Saturday, November 22nd. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today, we have in our WJOL studios, on the phone line, on the Turk Furniture phone line, Michele Barnett, Wreaths Across America location coordinator. She was going to be in studio today, but welcome to the Chicagoland area where there's nothing but traffic all the time. Hi, Michele. How are you?
I'm good. How are you this morning?
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. We also have in our WJOL studios a couple of volunteer board members. Ray Eich is with NuMark Credit Union. Hello, Ray.
Good morning, Scott. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You're looking good today, buddy.
Oh, feeling good.
Feeling good. That's all that matters, right? Absolutely. Wally Chlipala is here as well. NuMark Credit Union volunteer board member. Wally, nice to see you again, my friend.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning.
Good morning. And we also have Lieutenant Colonel Constantine Tsoukatos. He's Lieutenant Colonel, United States Air Force, retired. Good morning, Constantine. How are you, sir?
I'm good, Scott. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you guys all for coming on. Wally, we do this every year.
Yes, we do. We are, 15th, 16th year with NuMark doing this.
Is that what it is?
Yes. And what I like to do is I like to start out, we heard your Morningstar program this morning, and I talked to Michele Balag, our CEO, and NuMark is going to write a $1,000 check.
Wow. Holy cow.
So we know that in that group of individuals that receive help from Morningstar, there are veterans.
Oh, yeah.
There are many veterans.
True.
And it's a perfect lead into what we are going to be also speaking about today. But we're very, very glad, Ray and I, and Carrie, you're going to have to write that check. You may not know about it yet, but she's going to have to write that check.
Yeah, and we just had a big coat drive for the veterans.
Did you really?
Homeless veterans, yeah.
Awesome.
And that was a big success.
Was it really? How many coats you guys pick up? Couple?
Well, I know, just from our branch, I know there was at least about probably 15 or 20.
That's awesome.
So.
That is awesome. Very, very good stuff, guys. Well, thank you so much. That actually put us over. We had a goal of 10,300 meals, and that $1,000 just put us over our goal. So thank you.
Bingo.
Woo! Awesome. Man, I just love it. Get chills talking to people that help out like that. Very, very cool.
We're glad to help out.
All right, well, let's jump in here now. Today, Michele, we're going to be talking about Wreaths Across America. Let's start by telling the listeners what Wreaths Across America is all about and why it's such an important, meaningful initiative.
Well, I think people overall are most familiar with the wreaths at Arlington National Cemetery because that's very, prominently seen in the news and things. But that is not done only at Arlington Cemetery. It's done at cemeteries all across the country, and Abraham Lincoln is one of them. And there's a ceremony, and then it's faced by volunteers and family members after the ceremony. And to look out there and see the wreaths placed on the headstones, it's just a beautiful sight.
Yeah, it did. So it's been around for a while.
It has. It first started at Abraham Lincoln in 2009, actually. I'm told that the first year that they did it at Abraham Lincoln, there were 50 wreaths placed.
Oh, yeah. It was a very small group.
Very small group.
It has grown, for sure. Last year, we placed just over 26,000 wreaths.
Oh, my gosh. That is absolutely incredible. Dina, what's that mean to you as someone with a military background? What does Wreaths Across America, and I'll ask all of you guys this. Dina, we'll start with you. Well, what does it mean to hear that? We go from 50 to 26,000?
It just, honestly, to me, it's a very humbling to hear that there's so many people out there that kind of value what veterans have sacrificed at these cemeteries where they've been laid to rest. I mean, and Michelle's right. The images you see when there's like some snow on the ground on the tombstones and the wreaths are there, it is just it's such a somber photograph, but it really strikes the heart. So somebody like me as a veteran, my fellow veterans, we're truly honored for our fallen comrades.
Absolutely so. No doubt about that. Ray, when you hear those numbers, I mean, you've been a part of this for a while. That's just got to warm your heart, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. I mean, when you get it all laid out and they're all out there in place and you look at everything that's nice and neat, it's just bring tears to your eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just an honor to all those veterans.
Yep, no doubt. Wally, you've seen this initiative impact, what impact it does have on the veterans and the families. Tell us a little bit how that comes to light when you see all this happening.
You know, when you see the ceremony out there, when you're out there, it's, the mission of the Wreaths Across America program is to remember, honor, and teach, about the veterans. And when you see the amount of veterans out there, the families, the young kids that come out with their families and just celebrate that day of placing the wreaths, which will remain on the graves for about 1 month. They're out there till I think this year till January 17th. But it just does yourself warm. I mean, thousands of people show up for this event, and that's just at Abraham Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
That's just at Abraham Lincoln.
The momentum, and it hasn't always been there, but it certainly seems like there's a lot of it right now.
Yes, and there are many veterans out there. There's Gold Star families that are out there too, which are those families of those that were killed in action. But many veterans have suffered throughout their life after they've come back from situations, whether it's a physical or emotional. And this is just a final respect that you were not forgotten. You're not forgotten.
Wally, what kind of response have you seen from NuMark? You and Ray, and I'll ask both of you this question. You guys are both on the board there. The NuMark members and the local community. You just talked about Ray did the coat drive the other day. People are helping. They are getting into it. They're feeling patriotic and they're feeling appreciative.
Yeah, and NuMark, we participate in multiple events out at Abraham Lincoln, and we do the wreaths right now this time of year, flags in, flags out. You were out there also for Patriot Day. We get groups of our employees that come out that day to participate. It just isn't like here's money and that's it. Mm-hmm. We collect in our branches, of course, and to help. Right now, we are in one of three phases. Now we're collecting monies to get. Then on the later in December, we're going to place the wreaths, and then of course January we have to come back and remove all those wreaths.
That's right. That's right.
But they will participate.
Ray, the flag sales have been unbelievable so far, have they not?
Oh, it's awesome. It grows more and more every year.
Right.
Yeah.
The number, I mean, the actual numbers too, Wally. I mean, I think you've got some numbers there. What are we talking dollar-wise so far?
For NuMark?
Yeah,
we have in the 15 years we've collected over $45,000.
That's amazing.
And this year, with our goal, if we achieve our goal, we will achieve over 5,000 wreaths we've just sponsored. NuMark has over the years, so we're sitting around 4,600 right now, but we'll reach our personal goal this year. We will.
That's awesome.
Achieve.
Ray, suffice to say, you're a board member. You guys push the values and mission from NuMark, but they've got to do it as a on the corporate level as well.
Correct.
That's awesome.
Well, our whole staff is just a fantastic. We're one family, one big family, and that's the way we treat our members. We treat them like family.
Yeah.
But they're all in on this. Everything they do. The food bank. We hand out food sometimes, at different locations. Our marketing department is busy, and they keep the members busy.
Yeah, and a huge number of people that were out for Patriots Day were NuMark employees.
Yes,
they're working.
Yes. That was also another excellent day. But this wreaths program has substantially grown, and now Michele, she is the new coordinator.
Good. Good. Well, Michele, let's circle back around to you here now. When does the wreath laying ceremony take place this year?
This year, it's Saturday, December 13th, with 11 a.m. start for the ceremony.
Okay. And how can people get involved? This is open to the public.
It is open to the public. And, I'm looking for volunteers to help run some areas of the cemetery, to be someone that helps pass out wreaths and make sure all of the grave-specific ones get placed, because people who sponsor wreaths can do one, for a particular person. I sponsor wreaths for 3 of my uncles who were laid to rest at Abraham Lincoln. And any extras that are not sponsored for a particular person, they get placed on any grave. Because the goal is to honor everyone that's laid to rest out there with a wreath.
Yep. And one day that'll happen.
One day it'll happen. We'll get there.
There's a bunch of headstones, grave markers that need to have a wreath on them. How can people sponsor these wreaths?
Well, they can go to Wreaths Across America and search for the Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery and sponsor a wreath through that. We also post on our Facebook page a link to that. And it's Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery, Wreaths Across America. Right now, we're at our sponsored wreaths. We have 9,445, but we have roughly 66,000 laid to rest out there at Abraham Lincoln. So we've got a ways to go, but, with help from people like NuMark and, Jewel Osco and some other business and individuals. Sometimes we have people that sponsor one wreath. Sometimes we have individuals who will sponsor 100 wreaths.
Awesome. Is there a deadline for donations?
The last day to get donations in is the day after Thanksgiving, so Friday, November 28th.
Okay. Friday, November 28th is the deadline. We gave you all the information. Let's also give some more details of that December event you talked about. It's going to be on 12/13 at 11 a.m. What do people need to do? Where do they need to go? Where do they park? How does that work?
Well, we're going to have off-site parking because so many people attend, it's become unsafe to have cars driving around inside the cemetery. So there's a local distribution warehouse that's going to let us use their lot. I'm still working on finalizing that detail, so I don't want to publicize where that's at. But then we have school buses. Illinois Central School Bus has generously donated the bus, everybody from the off-site parking lot into the cemetery. And this will be their second year doing that. Not only do they donate the buses and the time, but their drivers, they pay their drivers to come and do it. So it's really giving on their part to help us out that way. Good.
Again, the deadline donations the day after Thanksgiving. That will be on the 28th. Dina, what message would you like to share with families of veterans and active service members who are listening today?
I would think I would just like to say thank you, and you are seen and heard, even though, especially this time of the year, it's hard for a lot of families that either have active service members who are away from home or ones who have even lost ones. The holidays, as you know, they're very festive, but for some folks this can be a very hard time of the year. And so to support an event like the Wreaths, it really does help to remember those that have fallen and still honor those who serve. And then finally, we get to teach the next generation the value of freedom, that it is not free, and it's something that we should cherish.
Yeah, well said. Ray, what about you? When you talk to families of veterans or just talk to anyone about your experiences and about what maybe others experienced as well, what are some of the things that come to your mind?
Oh, it's just when you're out there and you look at all the headstones and everything and how they sacrificed to keep us free.
Right.
And that's what I think of out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Wally, what about you?
Yeah, it's actually the same thing. Also, too, with the contributions, NuMark at our website, there is a link to go take you specifically to the donation site so that you can contribute. Or in any one of our 12 branches, you can walk in and we're going to have a drop box. And
good.
They're also, I believe, Maria told me that they're going to have little wreaths that you can sign and they'll put up around their branches, see how many, maybe it's a competition for each branch. But no, the service that everybody. I mean, Ray and I have participated, but there's some that really gave all, and some that have many issues. This is just a continuation to the families.
Yeah.
That they are cared for, and
That's true.
But we need also Michele in January. We're gonna need them to pick them all up. Is that correct?
Yeah, Michele, what's the pickup date?
That is correct. That is the Saturday of Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday weekend. So it is Saturday, January 17th.
All right, January 17th.
8 o'clock. Show up.
8 a.m.?
Yeah,
All right.
you could just pull in. Is that right, Michele? Just pull in that one and just start picking up wreaths.
Yep. There will be, sad to say, but it's reality. There will be dumpsters out there that the wreaths will get put in. Last year we had a lady come out there and she picked some wreaths up and she took them home and fed them to her goats. Handful of the wreaths got a second life.
And there was another group of gentlemen. They took it to a pond or something that they have for fish. Yeah,
that's right. I remember that.
Yeah,
I do remember that for some reason. I remember both of those stories, as a matter of fact. All right, guys, I think that's it. Wally, is there anything that we missed with this?
No, I think that we're in it right now. We're in the collections. Trying to gather to participate either in our branches, go to the websites like Michele mentioned, or else go visit NuMarkCU.org to get the wreaths sponsored.
Awesome.
A grave specific form is there for you so that you can fill out.
Oh,
That's
cool.
It's in that link with the Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery site, grave specific information.
All right, and lastly, Michele, what does it mean to you personally to be part of a company that supports such a great cause like this?
It's being able to show respect and honor to our veterans even after we've lost them and they're laid to rest. That really means a lot. Yeah. And very meaningful when you go out there to the cemetery and you not just see the wreaths on the stones, but when you just see the cemetery itself, you really see the care that the cemetery staff actually take, with taking care of all of our veterans.
And the respect. It's off the charts. Michele Barnett, Wreaths Across America Location Coordinator, thank you. Dino Tsoukatos, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Air Force, retired. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys. And Wally and Ray, my guys, thank you very much.
Thank you. And everybody, remember the homeless veterans.
Yes.
This winter.
It's a good point.
If there's a coat drive, donate.
Please help support the Wreaths Across America project, which honors our veterans and their families at all national cemeteries by sponsoring wreaths to be placed at Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery. Donations being accepted at NuMark offices until Saturday, November 22nd. Ray and Wally, as always, it's a pleasure. Thanks, boys.
Thank you.
All right, 815-254-7300. I've got a $25 Visa gift card for you. I need to know how many wreaths the very first year this program was put in place. We said it earlier. How many wreaths were placed that very first year back in 2009? If you know that, 815-254-7300. Be the first caller on the Turk Furniture studio line, and you are going to win a $25 gift card. Compliments of NuMark Credit Union. Good